Diese Show wird euch präsentiert von Newton Artworks. And don't forget, like, subscribe and hit the bell. And now, welcome to the show.
Hi Metalheads, willkommen zu Metal Forever Show Nummer 730 am 14.02.2024. Happy Valentine's Day, alle zusammen da draußen. Hoffe, ihr habt einen schönen Tag gehabt oder habt einen schönen Abend oder einfach schaut die Sendung später an, falls ihr unterwegs seid. Verständlich. Auf alle Fälle haben wir heute was Melodisches für euch. Zwei geile Bands. Eine sind gleich zwei Projekte, wo ich heute vorstelle. Der erste Gast heute, das ist ein Hammer, und zwar Petersson. Und da werden wir sein neues Projekt vorstellen und natürlich Osukaru. Und danach kommt diese Sendung, das Interview, das ich letzte Woche verschieben musste, von Tempt. Das passt genau perfekt zusammen. Melodischer Heavy Metal, Hardrock, A&R vom Feinsten. Aber bevor es losgeht, alle meine lieben Zuschauer auf Facebook, seid so lieb und tut mir einen Gefallen, geht's rüber zu YouTube. Da spielt die Musik wirklich bis zum bitteren Ende. Auf Facebook vielleicht nicht, wird oft auch geblockt dann. Seid so gut, geht zu YouTube und loggt euch ein, liked, haut auf den Subscribe-Button, der Bell einfach unten, da ist ein kleines Kästchen auf der rechten Seite, draufdrücken und schon seid ihr mit uns connected, wenn wir jeden Abend geile Mucke für euch machen, nämlich Metal vom Feinsten. So, los geht's jetzt mit einer Band, die heißen King Company. Ja, yeah, King Company und Dangerous Tonight. Ich würde sagen, let the madness begin und viel Spaß beim Metal Forever, die Rockcast Show.
Nothing's gonna stop us, we fly. We're dangerous tonight. Hey honey, the party started and it will last forever. No rules, take a ticket to ride. Tonight is now or never. Tell me what you want, tell me what you need. There's a hundred for more. Show me what you got, show me everything, I can't get enough. Nothing's gonna stop us, we fly. So baby, hang on tight. Whoa, we're dangerous tonight. My body's on fire, we ride. Now it's time to make it right. Whoa, we're dangerous tonight. Black lace and high heels on, your pretty lips are burning. I said stop and you said go, and there is no returning. Tell me what you want, tell me what you need. There's a hunger for more. Show me what you got, show me everything, I can't get enough. Nothing's gonna stop us, we fly. So baby, hang on tight. Whoa, we're dangerous tonight. My body's on fire,
Dangerous Tonight, das war ein King Company. Geil, jetzt wisst ihr, wo die Reise heute hingeht. Genau so geht heute weiter. Mit diesem Stil. Melodisch, geile Mucke, geile Stimmen, geile Sänger, alles dabei heute. Und bevor ich loslege, ein Welcome für unseren neuen Member vom Fanclub. Die Nummer 67, also VIP, ist unser lieber Dan. Nämlich von 20 Year Short Break. Sehr cool. Also Bands können auch bei uns Member werden. Ganz wichtig, dass unsere Gruppe wächst. Welcome. Und ich habe gesehen, ich hab's gepostet. Und lieber Andreas hat die Shirt schon bekommen. Das ging richtig ratzfatz dieses Mal. Also ich bin jetzt richtig begeistert von dieser Company, wo es die Shirts gibt. Nichts mehr lang warten, wie damals, wie ein halbes Jahr warten. Nichts mehr, 2 Wochen Shirts da. So muss sein. So, jetzt gibt's erst mal was Neues. Und zwar, über das Projekt werden wir später reden. Und zwar Petersons Rendezvous und dem Song As We Cry. Das ist nagelneu, der Song, und wird gleich ein kleiner, kann man sagen, ein Teaser für das neue Album. Also, hier ist Petersson und danach live Unifarbe im Interview ist So, auf geht's, Freunde. Attacke. Yeah, Osho Petersson's Rendezvous as we cry. Welcome to the show, Osho Petersson.
Thank you very much.
Welcome to the show, my friend.
Thank you.
There are not so many people have a lot of contact, let's say, to write a lot of emails. But with you, I have a lot contact because you're not only a great musician, you're also a connector, you're a booker. You have also you brought us two bands. Hier da draußen, Notorious und Roxy Red, die kamen von Oz. Yeah, here we go.
There you go. These two, yeah.
Yes, great guest. We had a lot of fun with them. Good boys, behaved well, was rock and roll. You saw the interviews, right? I guess.
Of course.
Yeah. So this was Osho Petersson's Rendezvous as we cry. And we talk about this song and this project right in the end of the interview. Because this is something brand new. A brand new album comes out. But we talk about later. Before we talk about this awesome band, Osokaru, we talk first about you, how you became a metalhead. That's always the first question. We want to know our guest. How you got into music, and give me your story. Go back to your childhood.
Well, I found my dad's record collection as a kid.
Again. Yeah, this wasn't this week. We had yesterday the same, and we have this many times. The dads are responsible that we have metalheads.
Oh yeah, I mean it's passed on. I found his record collection, and after exploring, record after record, I was lost. I mean, it was Kingdom Come, it was Doro, it was Journey. What else did we have there? I mean, Iron Maiden, Striper, a lot of cool stuff. So I just got lost in the music, and and he had equal amount of country and Western music as well. So I've grown up as equal as much country music as I am rock music. So.
But you stuck to the melodic stuff. This is your music. This is like a red line tonight.
No. I like good music, no matter what genre it is. I started out as playing heavy metal, and then power metal, and then I went more into the classic rock routes. And
I mean, the stuff I have here today. That's what I mean. It's a red line from to see from music. Yeah, great songs. Osokaru is a monster. And
thank you.
I have to mention this singer Frederick Werner. He is awesome. He's also a part of the new project, and he's not all the last song from Osokaru today is not him. This was actually your very first video we see in the end before we played the last song.
Yeah,
with short hair, little bit short hair from you, so you look so young. So how what country?
Those were the days.
About? Yeah, of course. So what country we talk about? You were born and raised where?
Well, I'm born and raised equally as much in Gothenburg, where I am located as of now, and a place called Onsala, which is about 25, 30-minute drive outside of here on the countryside. That's where I grew. Yes, here in Sweden, sorry. And on the Swedish west coast even. Yes, so I grew up on both of these. My dad was in Onsala and my mother here in Gothenburg. So, but I live in Gothenburg full time now.
Of course, when we talk about Sweden, we always talk about ABBA, and we talk about Europe, of course. So, was Europe also a big influence for you?
I think they were my first introduction to rock music. I saw we had a show here called Sikta mot stjärnorna, which roughly translates to Reach for the Stars. And where people could dress up and perform as their idol. And someone did that as Joey Tempest performing the final countdown. And as a kid, I was lost. It was like, holy shit, this is cool. And then someone else got after him and performed I Love It Loud with Kiss, and no turning back from there.
I saw them live in the 80s. Wow. This was the loudest crowd ever I heard in my life. Screaming girls.
Europe or Kiss?
No.
Oh,
I saw
Europe.
It was headliner the final countdown tour from Europe.
Oh.
And in Munich, And I tell you what, this was, I never before and never after I heard so many girls screaming when Joy Tempest entered the stage. It was, wow, it was screaming, because they were very popular in Germany, the Bravo magazine, you know, this was yeah. And I must say, a great band. Still a great band.
Yeah, yes, but they're holding on very well. Me and my wife actually saw them a few months ago on their 40th anniversary tour.
Can you believe this?
And yeah, it was a great show.
Yeah, great band. There's no.
They perform like they're kids. I mean, it's running across the stage and all that, like Bruce Dickinson, pretty much. So, I mean, they're young in heart, and you can see that.
Absolutely, they love what they're doing. Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Us. We play now a song first, and then we talk about. Always we will play the song. Then you tell me a story to the song, maybe the lyrics, or what is the backstory. If you remember the songs, or you wrote it. So let me know. We play first from Osokaru. Shout it out, shut it out, not shout it. Shut it out. Okay. So here's Osokaru. Here we go.
Extra down, that burning rage about to tear down your bedroom wall. Go ahead and grab yourself a 16 or something and do what I do.
I love it. And I must say, you know, in the 80s, for me, one of the best singers was Lou Gramm. Lou Gramm, Foreigner, and he reminds me very much this raspy voice, the range.
Would you believe Lou Gramm is one of his biggest influences? So
here we go. I didn't know, but I hear what I hear, and Lou Gramm was outstanding in the 80s.
I jokingly call him the chameleon because he can pretty much sing anything.
He's
fantastic. But yeah, and I very often try to get either Lou Gramm, Joe Lynn Turner, or Michael Bolton out of him, depending on this type of song. and it works every time.
Wait a moment. That brings me to the first question before we talk about Shut It Out. You are the producer of the songs?
Mm-hmm.
So you produce is in your studio?
Mainly in my studio, yes. But we record the vocals for Starbound, this one, from which you just heard Shut It Out. We recorded the vocals in our rehearsal studio, but I went there and I produced him, I coached him, and we figured it out from there. But yeah, but mostly I produce from here where I sit right now, which is my home studio.
Cool. Outstanding sound. Absolutely. I love this typical 80s sound. This is like the drums with reverb. That's what I love. And yeah,
the sound, the mix was done in a studio here called Grand Recordings. It was mixed by Sven Jensen, the same who recorded As We Cry, well, the entire Rendezvous album, actually. So the last two Osakara records and the new Rendezvous record are all mixed by him. So we found a perfect match with him.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what fits. All the songs today, there is not one bad song. There's all killer songs, all great songs. So
thank you very much.
When you started with Osakaru, because I have a video, you have quite short hair, so it must be that was 2014, something like this. But when Osakaru started?
2010.
2010. Wow.
So 14 years ago. Yeah. Been around the block for some time now.
Yeah, I think we should have another show with Osakaru. Is still active? Osakaru?
Oh, of course. We're in the studio right now.
Here we go. So hopefully I have the guys, and I have to meet together with Frederick again, singer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm a fan. Of course, I love him.
When it's time to release the next one, we'll make it happen.
This is a killer, I tell you, because he has the perfect voice for this music. There is no question about it. So, Shut It Out. What is the backstory to this song?
It was actually the first song that we started to write for this one. I wrote the basic music and I presented it to Frederick. And I told him I want the lyrics. I want to be very upbeat. I struggled a lot with bullying and growing up, so I wanted a song that was very much like, if you feel a little bit down and all that, it's not the end of the world. There is help. And I wanted him to write lyrics around it that wasn't too preachy, but more, just comforting. So, and that's normally how we write songs in Osakara. I give him an idea. I give him the title of the song, or a draft of a title. Sometimes it changes. But I give him a title, and I give him the music that I wrote with the basics and an idea of what I want the song to be about. And then he writes the lyrics and the melodies, and sometimes even go into the music and present me, a counter idea of a riff or something like, oh, you wrote this riff, but how about if you end it like this instead, and stuff like that. So we go a little bit back and forth. And this record was the first Osakara record where everyone actually pitched in more than before. Before it was pretty much him and I, and the others more or less played along. But this one, we actually invited them to be like, okay, this is the idea Frederick and I have. What would you do? How would you change the drums? How would you change the bass? What can we do to make it sound more like a band? And I think that is the ingredient that kind of made that record the success it thankfully came to be.
I love it. And I see the reaction in the chat. Wow. And something like this. Cool. Und I have to switch a little bit to German. Die liebe Danny, ich glaube, ich habe deinen Geschmack getroffen, wenn du schon dieses Science machst hier. Weil Danny, she loves the metal, the melodic stuff in the show. And greetings to all. Also erstmal Grüße Eva aus Berlin. I want to greet everybody. Peter Krause sei gegrüßt, lieber Helly sei gegrüßt, Mikkel sei gegrüßt, Lormi, Dann die Dani natürlich, mit der Andreas Horn natürlich, sehr, sehr cool. Und schauen wir mal, wer noch alles reinschaut. Ihr da draußen, and if fans from us are or also Caro are outside the door, come in, log in and chat with us. And Eva says, I love the stuff too. So here we go.
Thank you everyone who
and
chime in.
Danny says, that was good. Do it together. It sounds like a band. Absolutely.
Thank you. And yeah, I must give credit where credit is due. It was a band effort. Everyone pitched in. Even though Frederick and I wrote the actual song itself, everyone pitched in on the arrangement. They've always done that, of course, but I'm not one of those like I know best or anything. But everyone has pitched in. But this one, I wanted them to do it a little bit more, and I think you can hear that.
Yeah, and of course, if you see a smiling drummer, you know already what's happening. You know, it was a good scene. I like this.
He finds it funny, as you saw in the video. His drum kit is basically as big as a stadium, and that is due to me because I told him I want you to have the biggest set possible, and he loves that shit. So he bought 2 drum kits and put it together, and yeah. I'm a drum freak, so I am equally inspired by drummers as I am guitar players. So, yeah.
Of course, I personally, I'm a drummer as well. I was a drummer in my youth, you know. But I agree. It's looks great if there is a Tommy Aldridge kit or a Tommy Lee kit, you know. But I hate this jazz kits, you know, like little drum. I don't like it.
Yeah, you see a lot of them nowadays, don't you?
Yeah.
But I think it's coming back a little bit because I see more and more bands actually explore the possibility of having big drum kits because that's pretty much the. I mean, I want it to be like a castle on stage. I mean, like a throne, you know. It looks good. It looks big. It is what Motley Crue said back in the early '80s. We need to take the stadium into the clubs, and that's a mindset.
Absolutely, I agree. All right, let's go to the next one because we have quite a lot of videos to show, and the next one is Arrows. Arrows.
All right.
Yeah, I would say let's play first. Hopefully everything runs through because some they're not all on the same label, and sometimes I don't know what label was it connected. You know, so hopefully you have no problems, and you know,
no.
something.
You should have no issues whatsoever.
Okay, then here's Arrows, also Karu. First moment I thought it's Lenny Wolf from Kingdom Come. I see him with the short hair.
Yeah. He has a look.
Yeah. There was the look, yeah. Nice long hair.
Oh yeah.
Once again,
big perm nowadays.
I'm so impressed of the singer. He is world class, and you know.
Indeed, indeed.
So, how you found him?
I was playing with another band, which actually featured the female singer of this video, Cecilia, and we were called Panorama. We played at a like a festival, one-day festival sort of thing here in Gothenburg. I don't remember. I think no, it was 2012. And he was. We were in the Panorama, and he was in another band called Mr. Artist. That sounded a little bit like the E Street Band, Bruce Springsteen, the E Street Band, that sort of thing. And I really dig their sound and everything, and I noticed they had a saxophone player, and I was looking for a saxophone player for a couple of songs, this one included. And what I did was I followed them backstage, and I started to talk about him, and he asked what type of music I do, and I described, it's going to be a little bit like, Journey, a little bit like Survivor and Foreigner. And the minute I said Foreigner, I saw a face pop up around the corner behind me saying, "Foreigner? Did I hear Foreigner?" And that was Frederick. And then we started talking, and he sent me a version of him singing Urgent, a Foreigner song. And he and Jens, the sax player, came over to me. I presented him a few ideas that I had. This was when I was doing the second Osakar album, Triumphant. And he said, let's do it. So that's the way it was. He joined the band, and so did Jens for a couple of albums.
I love
the sax player.
There are not so many bands metal bands using saxophone.
No, it's very unheard of.
There's one band in Germany called Human Zoo.
Oh yeah,
and
I like them. Oh yeah, because the German Gotthard.
Human Zoo. This saxophone player, he's actually a member. This is a part of the show, and of course you mentioned before. The E Street Band. This is the sax is a big part of the E Street Band, of course.
Oh yeah,
and Michael Bolton. It's also a big part of this music. So you mentioned before. So somehow it's a good mix. It's a good blend. I love it. This was Arrows. Is there a backstory to Arrows? Is there some special story behind?
It's a tongue-in-cheek song. We wanted a duet, but not like a love song by any means. I was very inspired by the movie Grease, so I wanted to make a song where it was like the dude. He's in the T-Bird. He has the leather jacket. He's cool and all that, and he's trying yeah, exactly, the Travolta guy, and he's trying every single trick in the book to get the girl, and it's not working. So every verse is one of those ideas of his, like, I'm gonna try this, and pre-chorus come, and that didn't work. So in the next verse, he's trying something else. So it's a very fun song in that way. If you listen to the lyrics, it's going back and forth between because I didn't want her to be falling for him right away. We wanted it to be a little bit tricky, like, yeah. Very funny.
I like the way how you present your stories. I like this, like a little story here, a little there. I like this. When I always said my audience maybe get already bored of this, but you don't know. After I set up the show, I ran through everything, dark, headset, my bed, and listened to the sound. And this was like wow. It was like I dived in this because the production is so cool, it's so good, it's so professional. I mean,
Thank you.
And all videos and all songs are equal great. They are all this is a best of today, I guess. best of also Caro, and then now I want to know what later on what's happened with the new project Rendezvous. But first we have a next one, and it's about stories. So the next one is The Stories We Tell. It's also a fantastic song. Attack. It's A&R to the perfection. Absolute cool.
I haven't seen these videos in years. It's so so fun to see them again with fresh new eyes.
When I listen to your guitar playing, it reminds me a mix from Key Marcello, John Norum, and Neil Schon.
Oh, interesting.
I am close, or I'm completely off.
Well, Neil Schon I've always been interested in, but if you notice, I don't play them many solos. I do really like the opening in a few songs, but mainly it's Frederick playing them, no Sakara.
Okay.
But I'm one of those mythical beings, you know, those almost unheard of guitar players that don't like to play solo. I like rhythm guitar. I like harmonic guitars. I do like to play the harmony to a solo, but not to the actual lead solo and stuff like that. When I grew up, it wasn't Ace Frehley, it was Paul Stanley for me.
Okay. And they look like a little bit Yngwie, if you see.
Oh yeah, I hear that a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, people have mistaken me for being him, and yeah, it's funny.
Well, I tell you what, you're more nice than him.
Thank you.
Because I met him, and yeah.
But yeah, with guitar playing, I'm trying to, you know, listen to a lot of Steve Vai and George Lynch and those type of players, but more the rhythm playing than the lead playing, actually, because there's so much to unpack there as well. And I often feel that gets sidelined because, oh, what a solo and stuff like that. But there is so much to listen to if you just listen to what they actually do throughout the song. And I love that. I love to unpack that and find little details and see what I can do to put in my own little creations.
It makes Frederick even more special because he's a great guitarist. He's awesome.
He is. He's a melody maker. So he often come up with the most amazing things.
Do you know what influenced
the course I give him
in the lead playing? Are this guitar players I mentioned in his range, or his idols maybe?
Not on top of my head, actually. I don't remember if we talked about it. Actually, it's interesting because I give him, like I said, I can tell him I want a melody that gives me the Melrose Place vibe, you know, the lead melody to the TV series, or if I want something that reminds me of something else, and he will come up with it. So I don't know how he does it, but he always finds what I'm looking for.
Awesome. So
he's a good companion. He's a good companion to have.
Absolutely, yeah, he's a killer. So the stories we tell, I'm sure you have a story to this song. To tell. This one is coming from our 2017 album called The Labyrinth, which is, have you ever seen the 1985, I believe, fantasy film called Labyrinth with David Bowie and Jennifer Connelly? No. Because
this one is, well, she's the protagonist of the film, and you follow her story, and he's the antagonist. But the Labyrinth is a concept record where we wrote the lyrics based on, not from her perspective, which is the movie. We actually wrote it from his perspective. Like, what if he's misunderstood? And he isn't the evil guy you think he is, or that she thinks he is. He actually has a plan with it all. So the song, The Stories We Tell, is the opening track of that record. It's not basically about the movie in general. It's more about, okay, what you will hear on the record are the stories we tell. And if you read through the words and everything, it's pretty much presenting you the plot of the record without being the record. And that little melody, the do 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 do, that you find that melody in not in all of the songs, but a little bit throughout the album. So if you actually listen to it, you will find small Easter eggs and elements that will connect the songs in a funny way.
What I hear, this is the perfect soundtrack for movies.
No, thank you.
It's very uplifting, of course.
Oh yeah.
Especially this 80 vibes, you know, it's like Karate Kid and Rockies, you know, this was these movies they lived at this Survivor, they had their chance, and they took the chance, and became,
well, it is inspired. It is inspired by an 80s film, so I'm glad that came through.
Absolutely, I could see this and hear this. All right, I would say we go right to the next one. Rock it up.
That's probably my that's probably my favorite video. Actually, it's
you directed it, yeah, right?
Yes, I did.
I saw you directed, yeah.
Yeah. My first one where I tried directing, actually. So, yeah.
Very, very cool. And once again, for me, it's a blend between, now it's a blend between Jolene Turner and Graham Bonnet. Two vocalists. I had the pleasure to interview Graham Bonnet, and yes, this is raspy, screams, and yeah. Cool song. As I said, there's not one bad song in this set today. Not one.
Thank you.
So rock it up. Sure, you have a story. Always the same question.
The fun thing is, well, Frederick sings in another band called Air Raid, and this is the video that got him that gig. They were looking for a singer, and they found the video, and that's how he got the gig. And that's pretty cool.
That's the story, to rock it up.
No, it's just a fun fact. The story itself is just I wanted a, party rock song, a stripper rock song, something with a nasty groove and, fun lyrics about, rock and roll and the spirit of rock and roll.
Yeah. Yep. I just saw before the message from Danny to click on the link. Here's the link. Yes. Check it out. Shirts. even like a magazine, and of course albums. Very, very cool.
Yeah, we have some
very
cool
cool, my
stuff.
friend. I am really. I mean, I heard everything already. It's twice already. It's 3 times now with this show, and I'm in awe because this is so well produced. So how when you record, how long you produce on songs like this, for example? Is there a template, or is every song different?
There's never a template because we learn every time. We grow when we're, for each album we grow a little bit on, oh, you can do that. Oh, cool. We need to try that on the next one. And so we do. And so there's never a template, but they do. In the beginning, it was like one release a year almost. But the more we got more serious, it started to take some time between releases. It could take 2 years. It could take 1.5 years. I mean, between House of Mirrors that came out in 2018 and Starbound came out in 2021, and the next one will come out later this year at some point. So, I mean, there are a few years in between nowadays, but it is because we take the time to actually make sure that the next one we're doing is a step up.
Yep. Holy shit. So I think it will be hard. I don't know what you could make better, because this is, for me, it's perfect produced album.
No pressure at all.
No pressure. Yeah, but if you have the same player like Frederick, he's a winner. The next song is Tainted Heart. And I would say we play for, or maybe we do it different now. Tell me the story before I play the video, because now it's always the same. What is the story to Tainted Heart?
Tainted Heart, it is also a song, just as Shout It Out, taken from our last record, Starbound. The song itself, this is one of the songs where the title changed. The title I gave Frederick when I gave him my basic outline of the music was Lilith from the Bible, the first wife of Adam. But he took that idea and played with it, and then it was going into more about Medusa, and then he added the word Tainted Heart in the lyrics, and I said, you know what, that's the title, we go with that. But it is about if you what's the word, blacking out here, if you're going down a dark rabbit hole, you start doing something bad, you get a rush out of it, so you do something else, and then all of a sudden you're too deep into it. You take either the blue pill or the red pill, and you take the wrong pill, so to speak. And it is about, the what type of person that makes you.
Yeah. Now let's play it. Hier ist also Caro und Tainted Heart. Here we go.
Looks like it never gone away. I'm living sin after sin. But I am bulletproof when the shots ring out in the dead of night. The monkey on my back, my bad company, won't set me free. No.
You see my smile? Yeah, that is my music. This is my music. I love it.
And the video, as you see, saw the video, kind of represents what I just said. He is going for the wrong girl every single time. She's a devil in this scenario, and while the other girl, which is more the angel, is right there, but he never sees her. He always go for the red one, and by the end, he realized what he's doing, so he's actually facing the devil and says, "You know what? Enough of you," and he actually turns to the other girl.
Happy
so
end.
I figured that would
Valentine's Day, a happy end.
Exactly. So I figured that would be a cool way to portray the message of the song.
Cool. Yeah. What can I say? Nothing more to say. It's the next one, the next video. It's a premiere because this is the only video I have with you have actually short hair. This is so. Tell me you'll stay. That's actually the title.
Yes.
And this is a different singer. This is the only video now with a different singer.
Yes, it's with Johan from a band called Katana, which is a band I had before Osakaru. And he sings on the first EP we made with Osakaru 2010 called GBG to LA, which stands for From Gothenburg to Los Angeles. And so we did this video, which is the first video for Osakaru. So I haven't seen this since around that time, so it's gonna be fun.
It's fun, yeah. And we have to see you with very short. Now you look like the same here, like Frederick has in the other video when he looks like Danny Wolf. Yeah,
exactly.
Okay, here's me. Tell me your stay. That's the last one from Osakaru. Then we have to talk about the new project Rendezvous, and we have one more to tell as we cry the song. But first we see Tell Me Your Stay, and here we go.
Tell me.
The youth.
Great song, but I prefer 100% Frederick's voice. But do you remember the band Tweet from the 80s?
Oh yeah, we played them with them almost a year ago.
Yeah, still
Yeah,
around.
in Germany.
I saw them in the 80s.
Hamburg.
Yeah, cool. Old fellas. I am mad for so many years. Keep going. Yes, very cool. So that was Osukaru. So I saw from Danny. She asked, "Is there a special meaning for Osukaru?"
Then Osukaru is my name, which is Oscar, really, in Japanese. But the way you actually pronounce it, if you want to go the original pronunciation, it's Oscar. But we say Osukaru because most people do, so we do too.
Cool. Before we talk about the new project, and please promise me when the new album comes out from Osukaru, please come back again, maybe with some.
Oh yes. Oh yeah, we'll try to be the entire band. Could be fun.
That will be fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
So first we need a picture, my friend.
Oh yeah.
For the social media.
What should I?
Wait a moment. Yeah, one more time. And I count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Got you.
Did I look like an evil Bond villain?
No, it looked like Ingvi.
There you go.
There you go. Yeah. Do you have more bands? Because last time you wrote me and my wife, we signed Notorious and Roxy Red. Are more bands coming? You have a label or you have a management? What's going on?
Me and my wife. Yeah, we have two. My wife has AHM management, which has both Roxy Red and Notorious. And she also managed a band called Boulevard, if you heard about them, a Canadian band from the 80s that are still around.
Okay.
They did a comeback, roughly 5-6 years ago, something like that. And then I have a management myself, which logo you've seen in a few of these videos called Blindfold International. And the actress from the Rock It Up video is actually in one of the bands where I manage on that label, which is called Flight of Icarus, which is a pop metal band. It's like if you put Roxette and Within Temptation and put that in a blender.
Cool. We have Roxette always again and again, especially when Swedish bands are here. We talk about Roxette, ABBA, and you know, Roxette always goes through because Roxette was a little bit rock, you know, it was pop, but she had an incredible voice. She had the perfect pop voice.
Was borderline stadium rock and stadium pop. It was very much in that scene. I mean, if they just brought up the guitars a little bit, it could very much be Starship or Survivor, that sort of thing.
Yeah. Absolutely. This the last one. Tell me your state. This could be a Roxette song. Yeah, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Guitar,
I guess it's actually the first song I ever wrote to Osukaru for Osukaru. That's the song that started it all.
Yeah, I'm glad you asked me many months ago, because you promoted first the two bands and then we booked them, and then said, I can have also a spot for my private stuff, for my project. As in, of course, I said yes, even I didn't know what coming. And then when I really worked on the show, I said, wow, that is cool today. That is and it fits perfectly to the next band. Tempt is also a young band from New York City. Great guys. This is the next interview. After this next video, the last video from you, comes Tempt. Check it out.
Yeah, I was curious. I did check them out earlier. They're really good stuff. Really.
Yeah, they're really nice guys. Young band, but cool. So, ihr da draußen, bleibt dran. Es gibt noch ein weiteres Interview heute. Das versprochen, weil letzte Woche muss ich verschieben. The video was gone. Last time I was ready to do a double feature, and suddenly the video was gone. So, where's the video? I somehow maybe I pressed the wrong button and it was in a different folder. Now we're talking about the new album. and the new project calls Rendezvous.
Oh yes.
And you release an album with Pride and Joy Records.
Yes.
Tell me about Rendezvous, the new project.
It's a project that is actually 14 years in the making. It was a little band I had between Katana, which I mentioned earlier, and Osakaru. Back in 2009, I had a band called I, as in I. Mm-hmm. And me and Matthias, the keyboard player of Rendezvous, we had that band with a couple of other guys, and we released an EP back then, and he and I hit it very well. We realized we write very good stuff together, pretty much like me and Frederick does. It's, you know, you don't find that very often. So we kept in contact even after the band folded. So we wrote songs, but we had no idea where to put them necessarily. And we were not in a hurry at all, but we wrote songs. And when the pandemic hit, we figured out, okay, let's do something about these songs, because Osakaru isn't going on tour anytime soon due to the situation around the world. So we started to think what we wanted to do. Would we want to make it like a band situation? Would we make it a solo album? Would we do something in between? And that is pretty much what we did. So it is a project that is him and I, with a bunch of different musicians, a lot of friends basically, that came together to create this album, which we tried our very best to emulate, you know, a time now long gone, you know, the 80s and the 90s. Tried to, we recorded it digitally, but we did mix it on tape, analog mix. And the amps and guitar pedals and keyboard sounds and all those things used on the album are, well, the newest one is from 1994, I think. So we use a lot of old gear to make that sound. And I do all the album art for all the bands and projects that I'm involved with. So I did research and looked in a lot of booklets from albums from the late 80s and early 90s, and tried to create something that would feel like, that would sound like, that would look like something that came out of that time, because you miss that. It's very nostalgic to me. So
to be honest, I miss this time.
Yeah, I was born in 85, so I don't have too many memories from the 80s, but I do have a lot of memories from the early 90s. And in my opinion, the 80s didn't stop until like 92, 93. So I did, you know, I got a little bit of that. And of course, due to my dad and everything, that was a part of me up until today, basically. So, but I lived through it, even though it was a little bit later than the, you know, I lived through the 90s with a bit of the 80s included in my life, if you get me. So I did look back to those times and wanted to create a record that both feel and sound and look like, you know, the stuff I found in his record collection, basically.
Now you can imagine when in 78, when I discovered AC/DC, and then all this great music came, you know, like Judas, Iron Maiden, the very first time, the Numb of the Beast, when I had, or Holy Diver in my hand, or Heaven and Hell, it was so, or Rainbow Rising, it was so great music. And this was not, you know, we had no idea what's coming. So you heard it then on the record player. This was like, wow. Like Power Slave, for example, when Aces High, it's like, what? This was so cool, you know.
And the funny thing with me and Matthias, sorry for interrupting you there. The funny thing with me and Matthias is that we are in completely different walks of life musically. The thing is, what he doesn't listen to classic rock of any sort. He listens to extreme death metal, metalcore, black metal, that sort of thing. Yes.
As a keyboard player.
Yes. But he doesn't write that type of music. He writes this type of music. That's his that's where his it factor, so to speak. So yeah, it's very interesting. I come from from this scene, a metalhead and a rocker, and he is an extreme metalhead. And what we create is stadium rock.
Very
I find
cool.
that interesting.
This was a fantastic interview. I love your sound. I love
Thank you so much.
I can feel there's a lot of hard blood in this. You love what you're doing. And
Oh yes.
we have to greet some guests. Here is Johnny Chadwick from Rough and Rude. Greetings, my friend, my brother. Then Frank was the guy who wrote our column.
Oh.
And now, I hope you like German beer, because the last one we do always is we say goodbye with a round of beer. Und hier draußen hoch mit Humpen, und für uns, Petersson, haut eine Runde Freibier raus für unseren Gast. And don't leave. Bleibt dran, liebe Freunde, es gibt ein weiteres Interview. Okay? Os, thank you so much. Greetings to your wife. Because today is Valentine's Day, so you
thank you. Yes, we'll do.
And now you can celebrate Valentine's Day. I had my wife's birthday today, so I had already a nice dinner. And
Tell her happy birthday from me.
Yeah, she's sleeping because here's
when she wakes up. Happy belated birthday to your wife.
4:20 in the morning here in the Philippines.
Holy
shit! Yes, say it
there you
loud.
go.
And here,
Holy
I show
shit.
you how this looks with the beers. Gisela sent you a round of beer. You can say thank you to them if you want. Here's Frank.
I don't have a beer, but
Eva,
cheers to you all. Thank you so much for tuning
Cheers.
in. Means the world to me.
Danny,
Honestly.
Andreas is clapping. Danny, of course, this was her music today. And here is Heli from Munich, Johnny, Luami, Peter, a lot of beers. Holy cow. So, and Michael, yes. In case you have some left, some records, we always ask our guests, maybe we get a little fan package from the bands, because we have a fan club. You see, there's all the people here, they are all from in our fan club. And we have every Monday, we have
Anyone want one of these?
yeah, please. If you have more of them, the more you send us what we do every Monday, we have a raffle, and we raffle out five prizes, merchandise from or tickets, and then I play the music. And
Nice. We are waiting for the vinyls to arrive, but as soon as we get everything, a couple T-shirts and stuff like that as well, I will put together something. No problem.
that's very, very cool.
Both Osakaru and Rendezvous. I will do a
Please.
little.
Whatever you give us, we really appreciate, because our metalheads, that's not a streamer. They're not streaming guys. They want the real CD or album, or they if they got an autograph, they put it on the wall in mirrors, in frames, the mirrors. All right, my friend. T-Cat, greetings, T-Cat. I think T-Cat, they're waiting now for Tempt, right? T-Cat, I remember from last week. I'm so sorry last week, but now that the guy's coming, I promise now. So, and mind your words, Johnny, not fuck here. Us, it was a
It's a
pleasure,
kid's
it was
show.
an honor. Yes, we are a show. It's a metal show,
Yeah, it is. No, it was the honor was on my side. Thank you so much for doing this, and we will absolutely come back with Osakaru doing this again.
You're doing this for so many years now, and you surprised me today because you said, "Oh, I'm a little bit nervous." So, nervous? Come on, you do it in a long time. Yeah, but it's live, It was not hard, right? You're not.
No, it was actually very fun.
There.
It was very fun.
For me too, and for us, of course, because the most important are the people out there. That's the people who hopefully buy the albums, support the bands, and buy the merchandise, and keep you guys going, because you're awesome. So here's
They are the reason I can do this.
Peterson's Rendezvous, and one more time as we cry, and I say, I salute you. Bye, my friend.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
This is Metalheads Forever. I am Blaze Bailey, and I am telling you, this is probably the best heavy metal show in the world.
Willkommen zum Rock and Metal Dates Festival 2024. Vom 27. bis 29. Juni 2024 bebt die Motorsportarena in Oschersleben mit Heavy Metal vom Feinsten. Den Warm-Up machen am Donnerstag Out the Mouse and Blacksmith. Am Freitag rocken dann Deutsche Front, Heiris, Fire Rose, Mysterica, Odium und weitere sensationelle Bands die Bühne. Headliner am Samstag sind Burning Witches und Nervosa. Außerdem ballern euch Grampinators, Volta, Wanted Inc., Thunder and Lightning, Rush Moon, Dispute und Morbid Approach das Hirn aus dem Schädel. Das Festival findet auf dem Zeltplatz der Arena statt. Holt euch das Ticket im Vorverkauf. Powered by Made for Kids e.V., Stage Diver Promotions und der Metalheads Forever Rockcast Show. Schädelfest. Das Live-Event 2024. Von 24. bis 25. Mai 2024 findet in der Nähe von Rottweil, der ältesten Stadt Baden-Württembergs, ein nicht öffentliches privates Live-Event statt. 2 Tage vollgepackt mit Live-Musik, coolen Leuten und jeder Menge Raum für Social Networking. Über die 2 Tage hinweg werden insgesamt 6 Bands aus den Genres des Heavy Metal und des härteren Rock die Gäste verzaubern. Am Freitag spielen ab ca. 20 Uhr Anima Obscura, Serious Curse und als Headliner Crossing Sabbath. Am Samstag dann ebenfalls ab ca. 20 Uhr Arkham Circle, Dustin Bones und als Headliner Black and Damned. Tickets zum Preis von 35 €. Seid Teil des Schädelfests, seid Teil der Community. And don't forget, Schädel up your head.
Die METALHEADS FOREVER Rockcast Show präsentiert live in Fatzburg-Lengerfeld am 9. März 2024 Reaper's Revenge, Wanted Inc. Und aus Österreich, Beethoven. Holt euch die Tickets im Vorverkauf jetzt. So, Metalheads, wir sind in der nicht Aftershow-Party heute, denn heute haben wir noch eine Band, eine Wahnsinnsband aus Amerika, aus New York City, coole Jungs, und das sind Tempt. Und also bleibt dran, es ist nämlich ein aufgezeichnetes, es ist noch ein Video, was ich reinspiele, und dann kommt das komplette Video, also ein Stück. Hoffentlich keine Blockade, weil sonst ist das ganze Video weg. Also bleibt dran, coole Jungs, viel Spaß bei Tempt, und ich sehe euch dann nach der Show wieder, hoffentlich, okay? Nach dem Interview meine ich. Also bleibt dran, Freunde, hier sind Tempt, Living Dangerous.
you.
Welcome to the show, Zach and Harrison from Tempt.
Hello.
Hi guys.
Richie, good to be here.
How's it going?
Greetings to New York City,
Yes.
if I'm not mistaken. Yes,
That's
very
correct.
cool. Yeah, how's the weather in New York City? I can tell you it's very hot in the Philippines.
It's actually a brisk day today. It's getting colder, but the sun is beautiful today. It's nice. I like it. I
Yeah,
like this weather.
It's been pretty nice actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. You actually the very first act now, Marcus Mason, my US and Canada agent, brought you in. So let's thank first Marcus Mason for the possibility to interview you guys.
Shout out,
Very,
Mark.
very cool.
Yeah.
Yes, Marcus, my man. Very cool. All right, my guys. You have a nice set list I put down on here on my radar. Let's talk about the new album Tempt and all the stuff from you guys. But before we talk about the music, we just heard Living Dangerous, but we talk about the song later. I want to know who you are. That is always the first question, how you became a metalhead, what brought you to the stage. And Zach, let's start with you. You're the singer of the band, of course.
I am a singer, yes. So what brought me into being a metalhead? Good question. Lot of different bands. So to give you a bit of a background, when I was first growing up, I loved Michael Jackson, especially the song Thriller and the video. I was so enthralled just by his star power and the fashion and everything about him. He's obviously very, very talented person, king of pop, right? But then as I started to, grow older, I got into more rock music, like bands like Green Day, and then bands like Green Day turned into, bands like Slipknot. And I know that's a big jump, but there are some bands in between. But I've always had, just a love for good music, whatever genre it is. And, if it hits, it hits. And I love a lot of metal music. I mean, I think Slipknot puts on one of the best live performances of anybody out there right now. So I'm into all genres of music. I kind of, I skip around a little bit.
To be honest, I never expected that you say that Slipknot is one of your, because if I listen to your sound, this is also a crossover. Maybe this is the same like we're just talking about Michael Jackson. You combine metal with pop, and this is it's a great combination.
Yes, I don't think your listeners will understand. I don't think we do not sound like Slipknot at all. I don't think so.
No, absolutely not.
But we appreciate all different types of music and heavier stuff, lighter stuff. We're kind of it's like a good song's a good song regardless. I think
that's true. If a song sounds good with acoustic guitar, it's already a good song. That's why it's a complete different. That's why Willie Nelson is a beast. For he writes for so many people, Yep. He wrote so many people big songs and give them the music, Yeah. All right, Harrison.
Yeah. So
what was your first? What's guitar your first instrument?
Yeah, actually, I played a little bit of piano before I played guitar, and I still play piano. Actually, I went piano, and then I started playing guitar, and then once I had a few years of guitar, I also went back and relearned piano again. But I would say, I was lucky that both my parents are very into, great music. And I was exposed to a lot of really good music growing up. Everything from like David Bowie to Rush to the Beatles. And that was always around. And I started playing guitar, probably when I was about 10 years old. I got interested in guitar. But I didn't really get serious about it until a few years later. And what got me serious about it was the live Randy Rhoads tribute album by Ozzy Osbourne. Wow. And that was what made me really start wanting to practice and get good at guitar, and listening to those solos he did and the riffs and everything, made me say, oh, I want to be able to do that. And so he and that record in particular really inspired me to play guitar. And I think any guitar player who wants to get good and, play fast and play loud, you're naturally going to be drawn to, classic rock and metal music.
Exactly, yeah.
But same for Zach. I mean, I listen to everything from, you know, Def Leppard to The Weeknd to the 1975 to Slipknot, like him. So I'm always trying to listen to different music. And I think that's why you pointed out that the record has this kind of crossover sound to it, because we're not afraid to take influences in parts of music and other genres that we really like that really have nothing to do with metal or rock music traditionally, but it's like, oh, how can we incorporate something that we hear in a rap song into a rock song? Or how can we incorporate something we hear from, you know, an R&B song, like something funky, into a rock song? And I think that's really the strength of our sound, is that we are not just kind of recreating what other people did in rock music or just following the same trend. Is we're really trying to bring rock into a new space for a new generation. And yeah, so I think that's really the strength of the album, is we have all those influences.
You know, you're right. Especially the newer generation. I remember when I was a metalhead, when I was 15, and I was in front row, Motorhead and Dio and all the big ones, the legends, you know, and now the new generation, now they're on a front row and they're 15, and now they're looking back what's happened 40 years ago, and this is what you do is smart. It's commercial, it's mainstream, but not missing the metal edge. I like this. This is very cool. This makes Tempt unique.
Because we're still all great, you know, musicians. Like Nick is an amazing drummer, Chris is an amazing bass player. So we're a rock band, and we, you know, I think one of our biggest strengths is our live show that we play, and we love playing live, and we want to do a high energy rock show.
Yes. Let's talk about Living Dangerous. It's from the Retaliators movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
So give me a little backstory to this song.
Oh gosh. Well, writing this song was pretty seamless.
A quick one.
It was a really quick one. Yeah, I think Nick came with the original idea, and we expanded on it in the studio. And I mean, it came together really quick. It's a very simple chorus.
Yeah, he had, you know, like the drum beat, and we had I think he had some of the lyrics for the chorus as well. And he said, oh, and we really turned the song into kind of a reflection on our, you know, fun being a band, touring, you know, interacting with fans, traveling. And it's kind of like just, you know, a bit of an anthem for all those people that are, you know, big music fans and, you know, who live their life on the edge. And yeah, I think this is one of those songs that I think we wrote basically the whole song in like an afternoon.
Yeah. Pretty cool. This was Living Dangerous. So and now we dive into a new album. It's a fantastic album called Tempt.
Yes.
So the next song will be Burn Me Down. And we'll say we listen first to the song, then you tell me the story. Okay?
Great.
Perfect.
It's Burn Me Down.
To midnight, you were perfect in the moonlight. I thought you could be the one for me. But then we started getting closer, and this feeling just came over. I knew you'd be the one who would end me. Yeah, she never stops. My heart.
Burn Me Down. Great song. Love it. This is a great album, by the way. So give me the story to Burn Me Down.
Burn Me.
This was one of the last
I
songs
was
we
gonna
wrote.
say
Yeah,
something.
one of the last songs we wrote for the record. We had we were in the process of already having like most of the record mixed by Chris Lord Alge, who's our mixer and co-producer. And this is another one where we were at Nick's tiny apartment that he had back before the pandemic. And it was just kind of like this cool, it was almost kind of inspired by like some synthwave type music, like that kind of driving bass, like that type of thing. And we just like had the chord progression and came up, what would be a cool title for a song?
Burn Me Down. That's a nice 3-letter title. That one came together really quickly. We're really happy with it.
That's one of our favorites.
That's definitely one of our favorites and really does go over well live. And I think it's a fun mix because, you know, the verses, it's not a ballad, but you could sort of be like, you know, there's parts of it that's kind of broken down. Like the verses are a little bit more, you know, chill,
mellow,
low key. And then it kind of brings up and the chorus is really big. So I think that's fun to have a song that, you know, does both.
And the music video we did, which is on YouTube, if you look it up, that was a really fun video. It was kind of like a last minute video that we threw together. We were looking at all these different locations to shoot the video. And we wanted to kind of have something that showcased New York City because, you know, obviously that's where we're from. And it was like 2 days before we were going to shoot the video that we decided on this location. And we went there and we started setting up on this roof. I don't think it was like completely legal.
I don't know if it was legal, so please don't come.
We were in the middle of Brooklyn. We just like set up on this roof over these houses, and it was like 11 at night, and Nick is banging on his drums, and it's echoing around this whole neighborhood while people are trying to sleep. And I'm kept looking around the entire time of the video, like so paranoid that the police were going to be called. Like, what are these people doing on this roof, banging these drums? And then we only had like 5 or 6 takes before it started pouring rain, like a thunderstorm came and all our equipment got soaking wet and we were like running off the roof. But the video, you could see in the video, like, first shot and Nick is playing drums and you can see the rain coming down.
Which it was awesome for the camera. Like the shots looked amazing, but legend has it that Nick's drums are still wet.
Really? You know what? And now I switch to my German viewers. You see here, kein Greenscreen. Das war real life footage.
Yeah.
That's what I love. No green screen. That's great, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a fun video.
That was
and
fun.
I think Brooklyn is not, I think it's a Living Dangerous part 2. Because if the lamps comes out, if you not stop banging on the drums, I fucking kill you.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
So you have some bodyguards to watching the door. Somebody open the door and comes with the magnum.
We were at this like a photo studio that was for like still photography, but they had a roof, which is how we found it, and it had a really good view of the city, of the skyline of the city.
Great.
So that's why we picked it. And we didn't have any bodyguards, but we had a crew of like 4 or 5 other people. So
they could have bodyguarded.
We could use them as shields if anything happened.
Yeah, maybe after this, you are crazy, you know. I sign up for to carry your drums, but not get killed, you know. But anyway, this is all for metal, all for hard rock, and all for rock and roll.
Exactly.
Yes,
all right, that was Burn Me Down. Thank you for the story. We go right to the next one, and the next one will be a little bit more mellow. It's Roses.
Yes.
You know what? Do the same again. Let's watch first the video. Talk later.
Great.
You agree?
Oh yeah,
I agree.
Let's do it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Roses.
No, that's always my answer.
Roses.
Yes.
Give it a story to this great song.
One of the first songs we wrote for our album.
Yeah,
wasn't
one of
it?
the first songs. And I actually was, I remember this so vividly. I was at the beach in Jersey. I was at the Jersey Shore, and I was walking down to the beach, and Nick sent a drum beat with bass. There might have been a little bit of guitar on it, but I don't know if there was or not. It might have just been like a keyboard and drums or something. And I think he titled the file Roses. I think he titled it Roses. And I get this email from him saying, "Oh, check out this little beat I'm working on. What do you guys think?" And I was listening to it, and I think I didn't come up with the full melody, but it was kind of like a prototype version of the melody of the lyric. Oh, your roses are red. And I was just sitting on the beach, like in my chair, you know, like tanning while listening with my headphones to his track, like coming up with the chorus part. And so then I did a little voice memo on the beach with me singing, and I sent it back, and they're like, "Oh, that's great. You know, that's a great chorus, blah, 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 blah." And then when I came back to the city a few days later, we got together, went to my home studio here, and we were kind of working on the track, blah, 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 blah. And then Zach came up with the chanting beginning and the post chorus. So that was one it wasn't something we kind of wrote all together when it first started. It was like we were all kind of away. It was the middle of summer. We were all on like vacation and stuff. But that's the great thing about our phones and stuff. We can write a song like however far away you are from anyone.
One of the good things about technology.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, that was a fun one to come up with, and a fun video to shoot as well. We did that video.
We did the green screen.
We did do green screen. So sorry, but we had this girl Olivia who was awesome and did some really great dancing in it, and it was just fun. We just wanted to create a very vibrant video that, you know, because the song's really fun and it's uplifting and it's positive, and we wanted to reflect that in the video, and I think we did. I think it came across.
Cool. Yeah, I like it. Is this the way how you write songs, or is this different? Or how you start? You come up with a riff, or you have an idea for a chorus? How it starts?
It totally depends on the song. Like, you know, Burn Me Down, we talked about before. That one we just wrote at Nick's house. We were in his apartment and we were all together, and we kind of just went start to end. And sometimes we write songs like that. It's like, oh, let's get together and we start jamming on something and we like write a whole song. Other times, like Roses, it's like kind of a more drawn out process, because it's like, oh, someone came up with a beat or a riff, or even like we do sometimes start with a chorus melody too. I've always said that my favorite way to come up with melodies or anything is to like sing in the shower or sing when I'm going on a walk, because I like to be kind of like unrestrained by the instrument. Because if like I'm sitting down to play guitar or piano and I go, oh, I'm gonna write a song today on guitar, so much muscle memory happens when you're a guitar player after playing for like, you know, 10 years or however long I've been playing, that you kind of can fall into doing the same riff over and over again or the same chords over and over again, because you're kind of like your fingers are used to that. So I find like if I'm out on a walk, or like Roses, I was on the beach tanning, and I'm just listening to the song and I come up with the melody. So, and then I might bring that to them, or they might bring a melody to us, or one of us might do something a little more finished. So yeah, it really is totally all over the place, but that's really how we like to do it, because we really have no egos when it comes to writing. So it's just like, you come up with something good, we're going to use it. You know?
And the bottom line is that Harrison needs to be next to a body of water as we're writing, because he works well in the shower, he works well on the beach. So we'll usually just be like waiting outside the shower, waiting to see if he comes up with something good.
You know, you mentioned this, you know, I tell you that 2018, I recorded a whole album. I composed on the phone, because I play a little bit drums, but I don't play guitar or keyboard. So I sum all my ideas to the phone. I was in Jakarta, Indonesia, had my great band, and in the shower every morning, the missing was always the riff, or maybe a kind of solos. And in the shower, I got always the inspiration.
Yep.
Right before I went to the studio, and in the shower I was suddenly dun 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 dun, and I out of the shower, dun, 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 dun. So played to my guitar player. They are so talented in Indonesia. So we composed the song on the spot in the studio, and then rehearsed a little bit, recorded it. And so in 1 month, I record a whole album like this.
That's incredible.
Well, we do that too with rehearsing. Like, we really like to, you know, once we kind of finish a song from beginning to end, you know, we have the lyrics, the parts, you know, we know what we want. We like to also rehearse it live as well, you know, in a rehearsal space, because we find that, like, so many people just write stuff on the, you know, in the studio or on the computer, and they're just like confined to that. But we come up with some of the best kind of little, like, you know, parts and hits and ways to arrange the song when we play them live together. So it's like, we might write the song, you know, in a studio, or, you know, on just an acoustic guitar or something, but then it's like, we always, once we finish, we always like to bring it into the studio and do a live version, and then say, okay, let's change that, or maybe add a drum fill here, or maybe if Zach, you know, you sang this part, you know, a little differently here, and then we go back and kind of re-record and you know, kind of examine what we've done. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. This was the story from Roses.
Yes.
So we go right to the next one, and I enjoy this very much because it's very mainstream song. And you mentioned water, you mentioned California, the next one, you know what's coming? Hot Summer Dreams.
Yes.
Yeah. This is the next one. So enjoy Hot Summer Dreams.
Hot summer dreams, hot summer nights, hot summer dreaming of you. Friday night, making moves, everybody's hitting the beach. 5 o'clock got us running wild, taking to 100 degrees. Get up, get it moving, so hot, summer love in the air. Get up, it's on, the heat is rising and the body ignites. Hot summer dreams, cruising in convertible. Hot summer nights, ladies in the back, can't explain this feeling. Damn, I must be dreaming of hot summer nights. Hot summer dreaming of you. Hot summer dreaming of you. Live it up, drink it down. Radio is playing a song. On the rooftop, we need to be when the sun's going down and the love's all around. Get up, now we're moving. So hot, the way you're dancing out there. Get up, it's a feeling, lighting it up like it's the 4th of July. Hot summer dreams, cruising in convertible. Hot summer nights, looking good in white. It's so hard to sleep, feeling all this heat in the hot summer nights. Hot summer dreaming of you. Hot summer dreaming of you. Skirts and tank tops, drive me crazy. Pumps and ice pops, decent baby, dressing up sharp. Heartbreaker, no, you can't stop. Hot summer dreams, hot summer nights. It's so hard to sleep, feeling all this heat in the hot summer nights. Hot summer dreaming of you. Hot summer dreaming of you.
Hot Summer Dreams. Alone the title is great. The title is for me rock and roll. The title is for me cruising around in a Corvette or whatever.
Yeah.
So give me the story to Hot Summer Dreams.
Yeah, Hot Summer. Actually, it's funny because Hot Summer Dreams was for this summer compilation album that our label put out during the pandemic. So it was 2020. And Hot Summer Dreams started out as a different song of ours. And we just kind of changed it around.
It was a song that I remember writing because of listening to Bruno Mars and like 24 Karat Magic. And when that record came out, and I loved that song. And I know now everyone hates the song because it got so popular. But when that
Bruno Mars song,
but when that song first came out, it was so cool. And, you know, he was really doing the crazy, you know, funky bass lines and just like really fun kind of, you know, almost like what I really like about a lot of his recent music, you know, the recent record he did and then 24 Karat Magic is like, it's kind of like comical almost, you know what I mean? Like he's almost like making fun of himself, but it's not
it's very tongue in cheek.
But it's not, it's tongue in cheek, but it's not like too much so that it's like cringe. It's like the perfect combination. And so the song was originally called Helicopter Love, and it was kind of a joke. And I wrote it about
your friend.
I wrote it about my friend Cameron and how he would always be bragging about, you know, things that he didn't have to impress girls. And it was kind of this funny song. And then we ended up not using it. You can probably find videos of us doing the original version on YouTube.
If you really try to search, it's probably on there somewhere.
But then we got approached from our label who we had just signed with at the time of, oh, they're doing this, you know, this compilation album. And we decided to you know, for the summer of summer songs, we decided to retake relook at that song. And we actually, there were some changes compositionally made to it. The chorus is a little bit different, but we then, you know, I was like, well, this song is so upbeat and so fun. What if we turn this song into like a summer song instead of like this joke song that was kind of like funny that we made? And so then we rewrote the lyrics to kind of just reflect, you know, our experiences with summer as kids. And, you know, like I said, I go down to the Jersey Shore all the time. Zach spends time in Florida. I don't know if Nick has ever been to the beach before.
No, he's never been to the beach.
But really? So it was just like, how do we, you know, and it was kind of just, it's one of those songs where instead of it really being a story, you're more creating like a collage of kind of feelings and emotions about like what makes summer fun, what makes, you know, those fun nights when you're like a kid, you know, going to the beach to meet your friends or whatever. And it was just kind of this way to, you know, just try to encapsulate those emotions and feelings about summer into a fun song.
And there was we did a little like lyric video for it, which was super fun too, which you can find online of us. We were driving a car. I forgot what kind of car it was.
It was a Mustang.
It was a Mustang. Yes.
Mustang. Yes.
And we were driving and through the beach town that, you know, you go to,
Long Beach
and that was fun.
Yeah, that was really fun.
And we were all wearing white, and people were staring at us. And people were like, "Who are these guys?" But that was a blast. And just
maybe we are rock band. Here we go. All right, that is a good excuse. Cool.
Yeah, good.
Hot Summer Dreams. This is the craziest video and the song from the whole set list. Because this is very commercial. This could be also in a movie.
Yeah.
Well, I think, you know, that's why we didn't put it on the record. It's a song that we love, but I think it's really a standalone song of like we did this song for summer and it kind of exists on its own. And I love that song. It's a great song, but I think that the record we were trying to be much more deliberate with the sound and what we were trying to do, and that song didn't really fit with the record.
Sure.
So I think that's why we, you know, decided to use that track for just a one-off single on as a standalone rather than being part of the kind of broader landscape that we have on the new record.
When I did my research for you guys in YouTube, I saw a lot of covers. So you started as a cover band before? Or you had fun to do cover?
Yeah, we just like doing covers. Like we've always been, you know, writing original stuff from the moment that we met. I mean, when we first met, we started writing pretty much instantly. But we've always enjoyed doing covers and putting our spin on certain songs. And like, as you can see, we've done a lot of different covers from, you know, more rock covers to, you know, The Weeknd.
Leopard to
exactly.
Kinds, yeah.
And we like to, you know, put our spin on it and we have fun. It's like a fun creative challenge.
Yeah. We're actually
That's why we have now and the next one is a cover, but a very old song. This
Oh,
is from
yeah.
from the 70s. So, and who is the Queen fan in the band?
So we're
Everybody?
actually, yeah, I mean, we all love Queen. I would say, like, ironically enough, like, even though, you know, we all listen to them and like that, I think no one is really like a super fan of theirs in the band. I just, you know, I remember hearing this growing up because my parents, you know, even when I was a little kid, we still had like, you know, it was still pre iPod and Bluetooth and all that. And my parents had like, you know, so we would go to like on a family trip, you know, my dad would make like mixtapes, you know, like CDs and stuff like, oh, I'll put together like a new CD for when we go to Vermont or if we go to, the beach or whatever. And he had this like kind of bootleg live recording of Queen doing the fast version of We Will Rock You. And that fast version always stuck with me. And I was always surprised by how many people didn't know that they did a fast version when they did it live. And what's funny is that since we put out that song, we get so many people who are like, this is horrible. The Queen would never do this. And it's like, no, the Queen did that. We're copying.
Yeah, and on the flip side, if people like it, they're like, wow, what an amazing arrangement.
Yeah,
And we're
what
like,
they're like, wow, that was so genius of you guys to speed it up. It's like, no, actually, Queen did do that. So a lot of people don't know that they used to play that fast version of We Will Rock You live. And that song always stuck with me. I always liked that fast version. And so just like with all the other covers, like we were kind of looking for something to do. And we were like, what if we did like a fast version of We Will Rock You? And to this day, that is like the best live song we have because we usually will end the set with it. And especially when we were in Germany, the people went crazy when we would end the song with that.
Yeah.
You know what with We Will Rock You, for me, this was before videos, before internet, way before. And around the world, there was a phenomenon. The people were sitting on the dance floor and clapping on their hands. And this was in Japan, this was in USA, in Canada, in Germany, everywhere the same. But nobody knew the people did this. Yeah, this is like crazy, you know. That the same behavior worldwide. Queen, I must tell you, in the 70s, I had this album already, the vinyl, and Queen was a killer. Only alone this cover from Killer Queen, with this all the Part 64 lamps in the back, you know. This was amazing. This was like wow. This was, they already in the early 70s brought something to the table, was amazing. And of course, Freddie Mercury, and of course I saw the movie Bohemian Rhapsody. How this started actually, the song is, if this was correct. I thought it was correct.
Yeah,
it was actually.
And the song is so far reaching, like it's still played in like sports arenas throughout the world, and everyone knows, you know. So yeah, I think we wanted to do a bit of a different version, and actually we partnered with the Save Me Trust, which is Dr. Sir Brian May's one of his charities, and we donated the proceeds of the song to him and to his charity, the Save Me Trust. They do great things.
Yeah, and Brian heard the track and he really liked it. We talked with him a bit.
Yeah, that was cool.
He heard the cover and he thought it was great, and
he's a down to earth guy, Brian May.
Yes, yeah, he really is.
He's a great guy. Yeah, I heard this. I hope one day, so long he's still alive, that one day I have the opportunity to talk to the guy, because what an achievement, you know.
Yeah.
And there's also a great live version I like very much with Axl Rose at the Freddie Mercury tribute show in the 90s.
I do.
This is a killer. I love this.
Buddy, you're a boy, make a big noise playing in the
This was really rocky. Thank you for this great story.
Of course.
The next one is a great song, also called Golden Tongue. And I would say we play first Golden Tongue, and then you tell me the story.
Great.
Awesome.
And here we go. Golden Tongue.
Baby, I see you staring, and I never got this feeling before. Maybe I'm just too crazy, 'cause I know you're gonna give me more. The way you look at me with those eyes, can't wait for you to find what's inside. The way you look at me with those eyes, so save me back and keep me coming by my life.
Now, give me the story for Golden Tongue.
This is probably all our favorite songs.
Yeah, I love
think
Golden Tongue.
I think this song we feel is the kind of epitome of what we are trying to accomplish. It's got the perfect mix of all our influences. It's fresh sounding. It sounds like a modern song, but it's still rock. It still has heavy parts, but it also has lots of pop influence, you know, R&B with the bass and the verses and Zach's melody and singing. We even have some auto tune in there, but there's also a guitar. So to me, this is like the perfect encapsulation of what our sound is and what we're going to be doing going forward, of like making rock fresh again, bringing rock into the modern age for people that, you know, are listening to top 40. Like this song can also appeal to them and get them involved in rock music. It's a rock song for the younger generation. And this is another song that, you know, we did at Nick's apartment. And I think the benefit of this is that Nick, at this apartment that he was living in a few years ago, especially, he didn't really have like guitars or anything great for like recording in terms of like instruments. So like we originally, when we wrote the song and started, you know, tracking and coming up with the parts, it was really like a total pop song.
Synth bass.
Like synth bass, synthesizers, no guitar, anything. And I think that kind of shaped how the song came together and to give it that really kind of fresh sound. But then when we, you know, took it to the studio for real, it's like, then you add the heavy guitars, then you add the different parts. And I think that's why this came together so great. And it really like opened up a lot, like in our own minds about how to approach songwriting, what we want to be doing in the future. And that's why I think we love the song. So
yeah, we are very proud of this song because it really feels like the four of us brought it together. This was all four of us in one room doing this. And it came out so well. Like in any interview we do, we've always said that this is our favorite song on the album. Yeah. And with it being such a big song, we feel we wanted to do a really over the top video for it. And we found a dude on Facebook, Nicola from Macedonia. He designed this incredible virtual stage in the Unreal Engine, and he did like just so cool, like really cool pops of gold and speakers and all these you know,
kind of futuristic
things. Exactly. And we dressed in, you know, all gold and stuff and with accents. And, you know, we just wanted to do a video that brings the song into the stratosphere, takes it into space. I think someone wrote that as a comment, and it was a perfect way to describe it. Because, you know, I think this.
I love this video too. It's great, a great song.
Thank you. The video just really elevates it, and we just, you know, we wanted to do something over the top.
This is definitely the highlight of the Tempt album.
Thank you.
I must say,
Thank you. Glad you agree.
Great song. Love it.
Thank you.
Definitely also my favorite on the album. Tempt. So jeder draußen holt euch das Album Tempt. Very, very cool. So we are nearly done. We have one more song, but I need a picture.
Okay.
Let's do it. Thumbnail.
And let's do it. Thumbnail, yes. And I count to 3 and you give me some, you know, whatever. And 1, 2, 3. Got you? Very smiley.
Yes, we're
so
smiley bunch.
That's our go-to.
Yeah. So what? Before we come to the last song, what is in the pipeline for the band? Are you coming to Europe, or are you touring to promote the album? What's going on?
Yeah, so we can't say anything yet, but we are going to be touring starting next year. We did a tour back in Europe, which was amazing. Yeah. Not this past summer, but the summer before, summer of 2022. And we pretty much went to every country in Western Europe. I mean, we did all of the UK. We did Germany. Ireland, Germany, France, Netherlands, Belgium, Luxembourg. So, and we loved that. And it was the first time we had been to Europe as a band. So a lot of fans that we've had over the years who had never seen us before got to see us, and we played with a bunch of big festivals.
Yep.
So so we really want to do that again, and we're trying and hoping that we're going to be able to do that this coming summer.
Yeah, we need to get back to Europe, especially Germany, because like I'm not just saying this because you're German. The German crowds we played to were unlike anybody we've ever played
Yeah,
to.
the best crowds.
They were really incredible and so welcoming, and they just, appreciate good music, and they appreciate energy and fun. And I just want some schnitzel and some more Kolsch.
Yes. I'm
And,
half German, half American. I've never been to America. That's is one of my bucket list. One day.
Come see a show.
And I have my bucket list tour. If I come to America, of course, must be New York, must be Memphis, of course, because I'm a Elvis Presley fan, and must be Las Vegas. And we have actual relatives in Las Vegas from my wife, because my wife is Filipina, and her niece, she's married to American in Las Vegas. So Victor, so we have to be there. Of course, Chicago, San Francisco. That's the in Los Angeles, of course. This is one of my. This is my bucket list. I have to see all these places, tour around in America. This would be cool.
Yeah, we'll have to switch places.
Yeah, we'll go play shows in the Philippines and in Europe,
And then you can
and
come
in Asia.
here.
I mean,
Yeah. All right. The last song, the kick-out song for you guys, will be Under My Skin.
yes,
Oh, yeah.
It's from 2018, so the oldest in this set list today.
that was from the first album we did, which was just Zach and I. It was before we had Nick and Chris, and Zach and I, we were still going to school. We wrote this record, and it was just kind of a fun project for us. And we little did we know that was kind of the first stepping stone to where we are now, becoming this being our full-time job.
Yes, yeah, and another fun video that we did. We drove around New York City in a red Chrysler 300, and talk about getting people staring at us. I mean, Nick didn't play on this, but he was in the video. He's in the back. You can see him, with his head down.
So he was already in without knowing that will be a band.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah,
Yes.
pretty much.
So that was his kind of his first taste, and that was a fun day. I mean, and all the reactions in the video. There's one part, that we knew some of the people already, but 99% of the reactions in the video are completely real and legit and like just off the cuff, and that was fun. Like, I mean, yeah, imagine you see three guys like driving this old car through Times Square and like through all these like big neighborhoods in New York. So that was really fun.
Before I let you go, I need a little message
Yes.
for METALHEADS Forever, and I show you. We just talked before about this gentleman. Here we go. He does it first, and then maybe you give me something else, something like this. Here we go.
Hey, headbangers, this is Roy Sazzle with Metalheads Forever! Woo-hoo!
All right.
A legend, Roy Sazzle. So, without me, give me a little message, and I put it later on in the show.
You want me to take it? Sure.
Okay. And wait a moment. Without me, and action.
Okay, this is Zach
And Harrison
from Tempt. You're listening to Metalheads Forever with Richie. We love you. Thank you.
And I love you. So thank you so much. This was a fantastic interview, and have already a date for this interview. February 7,
Great.
2024, because we are recording this interview in November 11th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
11. Make a wish.
thank you so much. Amazing.
Thank
Great
you.
band, Tempt. Thank you to Marcus Mason for brought you in. Very cool. All the best. Give my regard to the rest of the gang. And ladies and gentlemen, here is one more time Tempt and Under My Skin. Thank you, and I salute you.
Stop and start many years ago. You was a looker that I
The letter saying that you left my side. In my tragedy, I can't let you away. You're under my skin. I'm begging, let me in. Oh yeah, you're under my skin. I gotta tell you now, you're under my skin. Crying for you, my beauty queen, my living, my everything. Praying, baby, that you'll leave my mind. But it's your loving that makes the world go blind. My remedy, and now you've got away. You're under my skin. I'm begging, let me in. Oh yeah, you're under my skin. I gotta tell you now, you're under my skin. Miss agony, immaturity. This is all I see, but now I want you every day. You're under my skin. I'm begging, let me in. Oh yeah, you're under my skin. Gotta tell you now, you're under my skin. I'm begging, let me in. Oh yeah, you're under my skin. Gotta tell you now, you're under my skin. You're under my skin. You're under my skin. I can feel you now. You're under my skin. You're under my skin. You're under my skin. I gotta tell you now, you're under my skin.
Diese Show wurde euch präsentiert von Newton Artworks. And don't forget, like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Thank you for watching. We salute you.